Welcome to Uncharted 2 Part 8. And this is a little bit shorter than the last part. Not by much, but still. Only 48 minutes.
And we're almost near the end.
Yeah, that doesn't look ominous at all, does it?
Yeah, notice how I froze on that thing. Again, guys, my directing is flawless.
Look at the emphasis Dwibs put on that shot. Clearly it's important.
Uh-huh. And now, watch as I use the camera to
It's
give
always the
scope
case
to
with Naughty Dog games. The environments look gorgeous.
But Pedro, they are nothing without my expert direction.
I'm not sure if you're trying to put a panoramic view or not.
You're still no match for my brilliant directorial debut, Woman Washing a Dish.
Woman washes dishes.
No, Pedro, remember our commentary on No Country for Old Men? I made an entire trilogy about chocolate.
Sorry, guys, but Toby Fox says you're both beat at those mundane things.
For you to say.
Or didn't you hear? I mean, Toby Fox knows how to show you not only how to wash dishes, but how to cook spaghetti.
I know how to cook spaghetti.
Gotta have lots of spaghetti.
But do you know how to do it undying style, Shiroi?
No, pretty sure it's illegal to have spears.
Alright, so basically more icy, climby bits.
Oh, goody. Oh, crap.
This cliff's given quite the cold shoulder, if.
Shoulder if? What, are you talking in Shakespearean now?
Shoulder ridge.
It's shoulder if. Okay,
But yeah, that's also a good point. Shakespeare as well.
Yeah.
Shoulder riff, shoulder ridge, take your pick.
basically,
An ice pick.
you climb
God
something,
damn.
it vanishes. Alright. Okay,
Thank goodness someone conveniently placed those rods there.
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't know what to do without them. Alright. Down we go.
Kind of reminds me of how convenient convenient it is that in Ni no Kuni, every single person that is missing a certain emotion, there's at least one person in that town with that one emotion. How convenient.
Right.
Well, if they're lacking that,
It's a
emotion,
series of tubes.
they must have once had it, so I wouldn't be surprised if other people around them have it.
I apologize for quoting that old meme, by the way.
Whatever.
Series of tubes.
It's okay, I don't actually know many memes, so it went over my head.
Eh? What? I'm sorry.
And it also went over
Is there
tubes.
something about or something?
Exactly. There you go. Bells, bells.
Alright, so
bells.
that's it.
Pull that switch!
No, not that. That switch turns in, don't!
Don't worry, he's an airbender.
Oh, oh.
He'll survive.
Now we're talking.
I nearly fell off the stairs.
Thank God for the grabbing mechanic.
Yeah,
Yeah, unfortunately Spyro doesn't have such mechanic.
if I went there, I'd be a goner.
Remember, Shiroi, you're a dragon in that one. You would have to use your mouth if anything to grip on, because apparently dragons don't have opposable thumbs.
Oops.
But he can climb ladders.
I missed it.
Okay, then he has no excuse.
Yeah, Okay, that was embarrassing.
Let's try this again.
How did I miss that?
Well, the problem there
Yeah,
was that
it's
it didn't wait for the specific grabby thing for the ledge to be perfectly in front of you.
That
'Cause-
sounds kind of dumb. You have to be exactly perfect.
Well, the thing is, Dwibs, remember, there's a lot of ledges
Yeah.
in this spell, so obviously the game cannot automatically predict which specific ledge you want to jump on.
Yeah. Also, James, you just summed up one of my number 9's biggest issues in a nutshell: the over-reliance on having to get edge grabbing just right.
Oops.
Why did you do that?
That was your fault. That was your fault.
I thought the distance was short enough that I could get down there safely.
Only for Crash or Mario or Sonic, pal. Well, and
Well, unless you're talking about Mario 64.
See, even Greg Evanson is sneering at you.
Yeah, sorry.
Wow, he's even panicking so much that he's pausing to take a breather.
To
Okay.
quote many a game, housing won't save you.
Okay. I think I had to pause.
Actually,
here.
Shiroy, allow me to disagree with you. You know how I beat the special stages in Sonic 2? I can't, when things get too when the thing gets too fast, and I usually keep pausing, pressing the not holding, just mashing the pause button, and as a result, it kind of goes into a sort of a slow motion effect and that way I can always see the objects coming towards me. That's my trick to getting through those stages.
I could have
That's
sworn I
actually the
edited
advice I
that.
Good old
given.
Mega Drive era.
I could have sworn I edited that pause out.
Yeah. If I recall.
Well, there's one thing I've learned
overpaced.
from if there's one thing that I've learned from watching playthroughs made by you is that you tend to be very lazy when it comes to your editing.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I could have sworn I got rid of that. Either that or it lasted longer than it originally did, but I just cut it down. But
Yeah,
even then,
sometimes
it's
you can miss it by a couple of seconds.
yeah.
Well, that was fun. Well, that wasn't that wasn't
not
fun.
that
That was
Either
fine.
that, or, either that, or I think there was a day. There was a day when I was recording this where I recorded a lot of it in one go. So maybe that's why I must have missed it or something.
Now, if this were a game like Crash.
happen.
Now, if this were a game like the Crash Bandicoot games, I'd encourage you dying because that's half the fun. Well, okay, not half the fun, but like a quarter of the fun in a Crash Bandicoot game, seeing all the death animations.
It is. I do like it, however, when Nate falls and he has that ragdoll death. His body gets all
death
rag.
animations are really funny.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not. But of course, to me, nothing beats funny deaths like in a King's Quest game.
Well, those are often more, literature based. I mean, yeah, some of them are visual, but, a lot of them are based off of the puns.
Yes, and I am a great lover of puns.
Then you'd love the 2015 one, Shiri.
I knew then that you'd get killed by a dragon, and Graham's like, I knew then that the dragon really appreciated my good taste.
I forget, does Graham ever say anything story-wise if he dies in game? Like,
They use the fact that Graham is narrating to do a lot of jokes.
Well, it's that kind of snarky, dark humor that
Okay,
he does
Dwibs.
with the dragon that I really like.
Dwibs? What's the concept of falling from a high place gets you killed that you didn't understand exactly?
But hey, during Naughty Dog's other games, you can survive great heights.
Yeah, but those
not
were.
right, Dwibs. In fact, Dwibs, there are certain heights in Crash Bandicoot that, despite funny death animations, will still kill you, even in the Naughty Dog era. And I'm pretty sure Jack and Daxter had that too.
Okay. Basically, don't get hit by this thing. And leap. Made it. I forgot where I was supposed to go at that last death, so
I'm guessing when Neil Druckmann came up with the new hint system that flat out puts a marker when you're supposed to go, he was thinking of people like Dwibs.
Well, to be fair, in these sort of games, you can get lost in the areas that do allow you to explore a lot, and having to backtrack and try and find your way back can get rather annoying. So a quest arrow is actually something I appreciate nonetheless.
And for those who don't like it, you can turn it off in the options, so stop complaining.
Pedro, they'll complain anyway.
Oh, right. Never mind.
It's there. Remember, Pedro, this is the internet. Even if something is editable, you can switch it off. The fact that it's there is an insult to their awesome gaming powerness.
Oh, don't even get me started on the Souls fan base, Dwibs.
Get good, motherfucker.
Ugh. That's the sad part because it makes me ashamed to be a Souls fan. Because the
Alright.
community sucks so bad.
Okay, now where do I go from here?
Well, and now we know why this part is so long.
Okay, I'll say this now so future me can remember. The subtitles of this part should be called "Dwibs gets his Naughty Dog games confused."
Okay, you're doing this on purpose at this point. What the fuck are you doing?
Do you guys have any other
Now,
titles?
you see, I could laugh, but then I remember that when we get to Spyro 3, I'm going to be taking advantage of every fade to black screen, so you think I'm good at the game.
Or hell, what about this? Dwibs learns the concept of falling damage.
Yeah, you're sorry, Dwibs. You can't
Yeah,
possibly
this-
tell me that you're not doing this on purpose at this point.
No, I swear.
You
I'm
know,
not.
Dwibs, you literally just fall twice in the exact same spot. You're telling me that you...
Wait. Didn't he hold this on like his only first or second playthrough?
I'm doing.
Yeah. There's also the fact that there's also the fact that this is his second playthrough.
Actually, Pedro, interesting. I only did like a quarter of this game on my first non-recorded playthrough. This is my second one, and I'm doing this half blind.
So at this
Yeah, that's
point,
what I'm
is this
saying,
like
it
your
can be
first
chalked
point
up to the
getting?
No, but that's the
He
thing,
is-
Shiroi. But Shiroi, he died twice in a row in the exact same spot. You'd figure he would learn for the first time.
Well,
I
it
do that
depends.
too.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Okay, Jova, Shiroi, Pedro. If you guys can suggest some good subtitles for this part, please feel free.
It seems that Dwibs' favorite season is fall.
Have a nice fall.
Shiroi's one wins.
But yeah, I mean,
Just
well,
jump
his
to the
credit,
freaking
if this
thing.
is first, okay, to his credit, if this is Dwibs' first time playing this level, then I guess I can't fault him for trying to be creative and seeing if he could try and game the system by.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is exactly why I'm doing Puppeteer.
Oh yeah, Puppeteer. That's on the PS4, Vita.
PS3, it's a PS3 exclusive. It's made by Sony Computer Entertainment Japan Studio. So,
I sworn Puppeteer eventually came to another Sony.
well, it is available on the PS4's PlayStation Now service. But yeah, aside from that, aside from that, it's a PS3 exclusive.
Where do I go now? Okay. Hey, maybe that brown pole thing over there, the one on the far right, is my clue.
Yeah, admittedly, it's places like these I could definitely have used a
Wait,
quest.
Okay, Dwibs, allow me. The X button is for climbing. The circle button
tried to
is
get
for...
to this rope. Oh, there you go.
Wouldn't it make more sense for the X button to be for
Oops.
jumping, since that's how
Oh.
it's usually been in a Sony game?
No, it is. It is,
I
Jova.
made it.
The X button also is for jumping. It's for
Guys,
jumping and climbing.
I made it.
I know, I'm kidding. I'm just
I
kidding.
made
For the
it.
sake of it.
Woo!
There
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go.
Yay.
Jesus.
Okay, I will admit, this may be one area that could have used the Questo because that rope can be a bit tough for some people to see if they're not looking for
Yeah,
it.
everything in this place is half of the place here is white, and the rope kind of blends in.
Yeah.
Of course, it's my fault for dying that many times in the first place. So
Well, to compensate,
yeah.
it gives
Without a
you enough
doubt.
time to actually figure out where to go, whether you get it right or not. So
yeah.
And honestly, even a
forgive it.
pro can sometimes mess up with these sort of things.
Yeah.
See, even Nate agrees.
Yeah, Nate agrees with my shit playing abilities. It's a
Oh,
crit.
you think, Nate?
Pull the switch on your side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a hand, guys.
Oops.
Well,
need a hand.
Oh, now they're armless.
Okay. Well, I'm screwed.
Right now, how am I gonna get across?
It seems that your chances of reaching have been snowed in.
Okay. Luckily, there is this golden ladder.
Gotta get over there somehow. Well, guess I'm doing it the hard way.
Yes, and
Is there ever the easy way, Nate?
and owing to my wonderful skills of that last section earlier, I predict this is going to be smooth sailing.
As smooth as this wall we are now traversing on.
and there
Yeah.
we go.
Wow, I've got to say, Nate's upper body strength in this series must be amazing.
It is.
It would have to be.
Well, the thing is,
Considering-
as we've learned in Uncharted 4, he's been doing this since he was a kid.
His arms must be ripped.
They are.
It have
They are actually.
Okay. Just walk
If they
this-
weren't, then he's doing this climbing thing wrong.
Well, yeah, as my playthrough is showing. Okay, am I exact at it? Okay, and leap. Got it.
There we go.
Yay.
Nice.
Wow, I'm getting better at this.
Just hang on.
Just a moment to
Adaptation.
admire the view.
And now for interchangeable.
There we are.
Thank goodness they left the edge there to grab.
Hello, Greg Edmondson's violins.
Yeah.
A giant clock.
Oh, thank God, I thought you said giant cock there for a second. Yep. Ooh. It's gonna fall off again there. Also, yeah, them other ledges, like they're kind of a little bit hard to see as well.
Yeah, with the way the lighting is.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, yeah. Down here.
Now grab onto that.
Oh, it seems things might finally be winding down.
Leap. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Jova will be the King's Quest pun representative here today. And indeed throughout the rest of this playthrough. And maybe even the rest of the series.
I've got quite the inspiration from the games I've been playing.
Okay.
King's Quest, Undertale, Ace Attorney, Layton.
Alright. Whoop. I thought I could make that pole.
Did you
guess
press
so.
the jump button at the right point?
I did, I swear.
I actually wasn't.
Remember-
I actually didn't see it because I was busy looking for a certain image. But hold
Fair enough.
on.
But yeah, hey, just time the jump right and momentum should do its job.
Okay, oh,
Like
now,
that.
now I can make it. Alright, if there is a picture on Google of Nathan Drake falling down a chasm, I will use that for the thumbnail for this part.
By the way, you sure you don't,
You got to be kidding.
you're having Nathan Drake as your avatar, were you?
No, I'm dressing up in a next generation era Starfleet uniform.
It's almost kind of a shame because if you were in your Nathan Drake avatar, if you did pick that, you could do a pose of that.
Yeah, but that's only good for one thing though.
Oh, well, not necessarily. I can adapt it to a lot. But hey, I mean, I guess you went for something more the cross look.
Yeah, something that can be applied to most things. Okay, quick,
See what
quick,
we
quick.
got.
Dwibs, quick! This segment is timed. The
Nice.
fuck? And Nate, I assume, died of sudden
Okay.
temperature drop.
All right. Basically. Oh.
Be quick. Unfortunately, sometimes I rush things too much. Other times I'm really slow.
Just get to where Tenzin is, basically.
Quick, Dwibs. Remember, time segment.
Ooh, there we go.
Reflexes. Tactics.
Okay, Greg, we get it.
And now, rising from the water. That.
It's
It's
Ooh, a
the
stairway.
bridge. It's the bridge trolls' ancestors. We. Oh boy.
This is all very ominous.
Nah, Shio, you're just being paranoid.
Besides, Shiri, that face there—that's a face you can trust.
Oh yeah.
well, sure, you can trust it if you've befriended it.
But as I've learned from particular games, trusting people doesn't necessarily mean good things.
Alright, cutscene.
Well, you know what they say, it's a shot in the dark always. Not
Yep.
always, but it's the general idea.
Well, crap.
Oh yeah, sure, Nate. Shove that
There's another way out of here.
massive door down.
Instant Dwibs. Instance.
Drake, they're a shot.
This must be them. Schaefer's expedition.
Well, was.
They're well preserved by the ice.
Chintamani stone.
No, Nate, don't open it.
Oh.
More resin. Hello.
A bullet
Look at this.
hole. But Pashire, don't you remember? The ancient
meant we're all
Tibetans
shot.
were known for inventing guns.
And I wasn't sure if he was gonna pull another fake out or if it was gonna come to life and strangle him.
Nah.
Shiro,
Can
this
never
isn't-
be
this
too
isn't-
sure with Neil Druckmann.
Shiro, this is Uncharted, not the Mummy.
They were SS.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time Naughty Dog
No,
had
they
pulled
were-
jump scares.
They were from the SS.
And of course, there were Nazis. Just like in Uncharted 1 with the German sub.
And this troll right here.
Uh-huh.
What would a man become?
What did the Führer want to become a more powerful
Schaefer did this.
hit Führer
There
Hitler
you
or
go.
something else?
Killed them.
Schaefer killed his own expedition.
Yes. It's the only way to stop them.
The fact that Schaefer, of all people, actually wanted to stop the Nazis from getting something must mean it must have been real deep.
You probably should have planned your escape route before touching ancient artifacts.
We never seem to do that in these games. Although, to be fair, they usually do
Yeah,
head
the
first.
thing, yeah.
Stop
Nathan
that guy's-
Sully always assume that there's no giant mythical creatures guarding these artifacts.
Time to pull the switch.
And the first idea is usually, okay, we gotta stop the bad guys from getting the ancient artifact. I guess we'll think of our escape routes later.
Oh boy.
And there you go. There's more of them.
Oh no, it's the bull creatures from Temple Run.
So, I forget, are these things also like men who became abominable? Oh right, abominable snowmen. Although, this
Stay
one's a
still.
bit harder to understand. Was it another treasure that cursed them?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. The Shintimari, as we're going to learn later, the Shintimari stone has a certain, how shall we say, negative effect on people.
It's like
Yeah.
in hindsight, that kind of reminds me of Azran Legacy and how much it had a negative effect, really.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh, you mean, wait? What did the Azran have any kind of
He's talking
stone that
about the
made
whole
people?
civilization coming to life and trying to exterminate the entire world.
Oh, you mean the golems? Okay. So these
But
are
yeah,
the.
now that I think about it, yeah, this is all
Well,
the
but
more
the
like a
golems.
sort of-
Well, that was more like the folly of the scientists who thought they were gods. They didn't foresee that these things giving these things free will was not going to backfire on them. This was just them messing with ancient treasures.
Basically, just hold them off, but just jump on the elevator.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we are.
No, Nate, don't say that. Nate, you fool!
Oh, crud.
Ow.
Come on, Dwibs. Oh, there you go. Whoa.
Da, 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 da.
Well. Okay.
See you next fall.
All right. Might as well go back to the village.
You okay?
So we found it, so I guess we just have to find a way to seal it up and we're good to go.
Unfortunately, in the meantime, Lazarevich's men attacked the village.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Thank God.
It's never that easy.
It's Lazarevich.
Nope.
They found us. I don't know. I don't know. Schaefer's got her.
Kare.
Mol Schaefer and young Dudu.
Schaefer.
They went the other way.
All right.
Nate, this is our fault. We did this.
Just stay here.
Yeah, they were coming either way, honestly. It's not really your fault.
Uh-huh.
Besides, we got no time for guilt tripping.
Alright, time to
Ninth
defend it.
chapter
Chapter
19,
19, Siege.
Back inside.
Time to help Tenzin protect the village.
Okay. Oh, good. Look what I've got as a weapon.
A
bow and arrow.
A crossbow, you mean?
Yeah.
Only got one shot left, Dwibs. Make it count. No, don't. Oh, good shot.
Yeah, I got him.
For a moment, I thought you were gonna shoot up one of the civilians.
No, there's no friendly fire in this game.
Well, I know that, but I mean, for a moment, it looked like you were actually aiming for it.
Nate decides to turn heel and kill all civilians. It's a blind fire. Yeah, I know about blind fire, but it's kind of pointless showing me that now, considering there's no enemies. Well, now there is.
There you go. Basically blind firing through the cover, it's in case you want to fire, but at the same time don't want to actually get out from your cover spot. It doesn't. However, you should only do that when you're like in a pinch, because obviously blind firing doesn't give you as much proper aim. It's much easier to aim the shot when you actually get out from the cover, obviously. There we go.
Got him. What do I choose?
Pick a gun and stick with it, Dwibs.
Ooh, grenade. Yep.
Alright, there we go.
Well, you're armed to the teeth now.
This particular shooting station is actually one of the hardest in the game. So I'm gonna take a wild guess and say Dwibs is gonna die a lot in here.
There are.
I don't know. He seems to be doing good enough so far.
I did edit out a lot of deaths.
Ah, there you go. Turret section.
Oh boy, turrets.
It's okay, Dwibs. Once you get that guy out of the turret will be yours to use.
Okay, throw. Oh fuck! I missed.
Well, you got someone else down there, it seems. Yeah.
Alright, time for plan B.
Run right at it. Is that the plan B you were thinking of, Pedro?
Oh, that shot the guy. Nice.
Oh, so you're like the mom from Little Prince. Plan B is the new plan A.
Yeah. Die. Hey, just shooting at us, mate.
Sorry, my bad.
Oops, sorry.
So yeah, to make your job easier for you, obviously you should try to take the turret.
Yeah.
It's got infinite ammo and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they're gone, Dwibs.
I think they're all gone.
At least the ones you can shoot from here, at least.
Yeah. Alright, move on.
He's just double checking.
Yeah.
Crossbow.
Or not.
The crossbow will be more useful later on when we fight those things again.
I don't have the crossbow, I don't think, now. I don't think it. Oh shit.
Rocket launcher!
RPG! Okay, that's the key target. Take out the RPG.
Which Dwibs is not... Yeah.
I'm trying to, but I've got other enemies.
That's standard practice in shooters. Shoot the guy who has the most powerful weapon first.
Unless he's well protected, in which case you're gonna have to go about it strategically.
Like we just did the turret section.
Yeah.
And my
Well, I mean, there are
strategy-
actually some games that
I'll
go out
just
of their
throw a
way.
grenade at him.
Remember, guys,
There are
if-
actually some games that go out of their way to make it so like, well, you can't immediately go after the most powerful guy without having to go through
but
a few levels of weaker guys.
yeah, remember, guys, when I play the Explorer mode in these games, Nate is Super Drake. But basically, he doesn't even have to shoot them. He can just run right up to them and punch him. Shit.
Yeah, even in Explorer mode, that'll occasionally kill you, but yeah.
At least going up to them and punching them is a surefire method of knowing that you hit them.
There we go. Oh crap.
What
And
are
he
you
survived.
shooting?
He survived that.
That's the beauty of being a Naughty Dog companion character.
Oops, can't shoot from there.
The lack of music is quite unsettling.
Wow, that guy just took a headshot. Then
Right.
again, he was wearing a helmet, so safety first.
Greg took a basically she was Greg and his orchestra took a break.
Yeah, they were tired. How I would have been surprised. Could you imagine if they forgot to edit out the recording of the orchestra trying to catch their breath? Wait, why was I pointing a gun at that guy? He's a friend.
There we
Making
go.
sure I get.
Yeah. The Tibetan guy is a traitor.
There's another one.
Ta-da!
Rah!
Rah! These death screams.
It's nowhere near as amazingly weird as Shiva's death cry from Mortal Kombat 2. She literally goes, "Oh!"
So she shut down like a robot.
I guess
You're talking about the movie or the game?
the game, Mortal Kombat 2. Especially because the movie the live action ones at least have nothing to do with it. Well, actually, to be fair, the first movie does a decent job in being a good recap of the first game. The problem is that it does it in a way where only fans can possibly understand what's going on.
Yeah, that's
Whereas
proven
Mortal
by my
Kombat
reaction.
2
That's
just
proven by my
No, Mortal Kombat 2 is the
reactions to
same.
first movie.
Mortal Kombat 2 is the same thing. The big difference is that Mortal Kombat 2 tries to combine the plot. The second movie tries to combine the plots of 2, 3, and 4, and as a result, it's a massive storyline that makes no sense.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so
Imagine
that
trying
explains
to
that.
merge the Harry Potter films into one movie.
And that, hey, hence the Spiderwick Chronicles movie, which tries to do all 5 books from the first series of the Chronicles into one.
Sure. You think that's George Lucas's original plan with Star Wars was to make a 10-hour movie with all 6 episodes in.
And
I'm
this
not
is
even
stuff
kidding.
that wouldn't really have worked.
Instead.
That would be unorthodox, but I don't know. Maybe that might be interesting.
Basically, he originally wrote the script as like one continuous thing that would encompass both trilogies. But then because reasons, he had to. Okay, this one I can do now, so we'll do this one first.
So wait, so you're telling me that he
Really,
had all
because
6
reasons,
movies?
because common sense sunk in. It's
That
like,
and
okay,
the
make a 10-hour movie.
that and the fact that a big studio like Fox is not going to allow a newcomer to make a 10-hour movie.
Wait. Hold on.
Although
so we
to
have
be
the
fair,
6
to be
movies.
fair, I'm pretty sure there are some people out there who would have sat through that.
But Pedro, remember.
Oh yeah, there always is
Pedro, remember,
someone.
this is Hollywood, an industry where one of its big studios, Warner Brothers, gave $80 million to a guy who'd never made a movie before. Have it set on Mars and
Well,
start
honestly,
around.
Fritz, well, just because you've never made a movie before doesn't mean that a studio can't occasionally have that much faith in you. I mean, a lot of times that stuff can pay off at times.
Cat and mouse.
Although, huh?
That's the chapter.
Oh yeah. One thing I have to wonder though, so you're saying that
I got
literally
my
had
grenade
like all 6
launcher.
movies
These
planned
bitches
out
don't
from the
stand a
get-go.
chance.
Pedro,
Yes.
you said today in the article that George
boy.
Lucas had all 6 Star Wars movies planned out from the...
Guys, shall we discuss Star Wars when we get to Star Wars?
Well, we're not really doing anything story-wise.
Yes, we are actually. We're
Nice
fighting.
ask.
We have to fight.
You are now.
He originally.
Oh, never mind. Dang.
Yeah,
Go on,
he,
Pedro, do
he,
it.
he originally had the plan of making all 6 movies in a row, yes, but he didn't get around to writing at the prequels at the time. He had them planned in his mind, but he didn't actually start writing them until later.
He started with 4 because that was... Actually,
It's because the kind of effects he wanted in episodes 1 to 3 were not possible at the time, which is why he waited.
so it's kind of like James Cameron's Avatar, only not nearly as preachy with the final result. More time consuming. Seriously, Avatar's the only thing James Cameron seems to think these days.
He kind of gave up on making good movies.
Oh.
Oh!
Okay, that bit was unexpected. And honestly a little bit unfair.
Come on, Nate. If Snake can take out a Hind D every once in a while, surely you can take out a tank.
Quick, throw grenades at its... Oh wait, sorry, it doesn't have leg. It's not a Metal Gear. Never mind.
You know, if Nate were descended from Indiana Jones, he'd know what to do.
Yeah. Okay, this is the real reason why the part is this long. Half of it is this.
Well, I guess you're being strategic and, conservative, trying to, not get torn to bits by that tank.
You were
Although
saying,
you could have
Jova?
maybe tried crouching a bit more to, get behind protective material.
Over here.
Oh shit. I fucked up.
Yeah, you may have thrown the grenade at the wrong people.
Hey guys, hey comrades, here's a
Yeah?
grenade for you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh shit, it's on.
Well, fuck.
Panic,
Ooh.
panic,
Well-
panic, panic, panic.
Oh, thanks for the memory.
Okay, now you're pushing it.
No, no, no. He's actually making a pun and a reference.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, you shouldn't go for like Pasta La Vista or something.
Why would anyone do Pasta La Vista here?
Four
I don't see anything
kids,
involved.
4 Kids did in their last Pokemon episode.
Yeah, but didn't that actually have to do with pasta? Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
I think it was like a reference to the episode and an in-joke.
Smart, Nate. Hide behind a wooden bridge from a tank.
Okay.
Alright, run!
Basically, when the camera's like this, that's your cue to just run like hell.
Oh, RPG? Why, yes, I actually did enjoy that RPG.
Yeah, we enjoyed this RPG, Jova.
That's a pretty good question, Nate. What is Tibetan for RPG?
Fuck.
Really?
That's a very interesting translation. I'll look into that more when I have the free time.
Okay. Push. Push.
Let's go to push. And
Repeatedly kick it.
Yeah. Oh. Ow.
wow.
This guy is resilient, isn't he?
This tank wants Nate.
Not
dead,
quite as
and he'll do
resilient as the
anything
gun
to
truck, but
accomplish
it's
his
pretty
goals.
close.
Well, I don't know. Are we talking about the gun truck in Sonic Adventure
That's the-
2 or Sonic Generations? Classic Sonic.
Yeah, either one actually, but yeah, either 3 of those gun trucks is relentless. It's hard to actually decide which one's the most relentless, although that's probably a toss-up between classic and modern and generations.
Okay, I
God.
tried to run back to try and recover my health, but I got ambushed by 2 guys from behind and I got shot.
Wow. A tank and an assault.
Well, the one in classic Sonic City Escape is just out for your life.
I know, I mean, seriously. Although I do love taunting it if I can get that jump with the skateboard just right. And why did you
I can explain that one.
Go ahead.
I try to hide on the other side of that, cling on.
What
so
you
that
do,
when
what you do is the moment you see the tank, just go back and hide.
do I do that?
Admittedly, basic human instinct would sort of try and get you to hang over the ledge because do you really want to risk going back? Tank can pretty much so much as squash you. I mean, at least with Sonic, you have super speed, but here, yeah, that.
You're just panicking.
And Greg Evans ain't helping.
I mean, Greg Evans.
Don't worry, guys. With my AK-47, I can take down the tank.
Buddy,
That's my logic.
Snake did it with grenades. I think
was
you need a bit
thinking
more
that
than an AK-47.
That's okay, guys. All I have to do is run towards the tank. That would surely defeat it.
Of course.
I thought, in my head, I thought that, okay, this is a video game. This is a video game. If I shoot the tank enough times, it'll just explode.
I'll admit to it.
Yeah,
They lack in some gameplay skills you make up for by giving us amusing playthroughs with your deaths.
Dick, it works in Metal Gear Driz, but in here, not so much.
What?
Oh, there we go.
Shooting the tank so
Pedro?
much to the point
Hey,
of...
Pedro? There is a plan C. Get to that part before the tank comes.
Especially in
Well,
Metal
video
Gear...
games have taught me to shoot everything until it explodes, so I assume that too.
Yeah.
In Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, there's a lot of boss battles against tanks, and the tanks even have health bars and everything.
Alright, let's see. I gotta go around that, but how?
Yes, go up against it with that handgun there. That 9mm wood.
Or I could just do that.
Not bad.
Okay.
Now just hopefully the tank won't blow up the wall so we won't fall or get crumbled on. Huh, that was nice of them.
Where the hell did he go?
That's a very good question.
Hope we didn't go to the great beyond.
Going to the Shadow Realm. Alright, shimmy time. Ah,
Well, fuck.
They're really that relentless just to get Nate that they're
either that or
going
like
to
Nate.
possibly endanger their own lives.
Either that or like Nate said, that he's drunk.
Oh god, a drunk tank driver. That could either be safer than a sober tank driver, or even worse.
You freaking kidding me?
Run!
That's it.
You know, Nate, if you had the City Escape theme, you'd actually maybe be able to do a better job at this.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we need to insert this over the video.
Fuck. Fuck. Ah, I almost made it too.
Got a grenade.
And yeah,
And they grenaded you even though you died.
insult to injury. Yeah. Also,
Who says-
and yet the game warped me to this bit.
That's because this is where you were supposed to go, so they can decide to give you a nudge in the right direction.
I like it when games
Thank
do
you,
that.
thank you, Miss
Although I
Hennig and
forget,
Mr. Straley.
Although I forget, aren't we supposed to get a scene that shows him reuniting with Tenzin?
Eventually, but for now, I'd like to thank Miss Hennig and Mr.
Restraint.
Mr. Straley for allowing that little cutscene warp thing. Oh yeah,
that's you know, with
that's
Tenzin.
yeah, that's the jump cut. I died a lot of times on that bit, in this bit before.
I have to say, you hide them well by putting them right in the middle of shaky action scenes.
You didn't think of hiding this one?
Well, I said I edit out most of my deaths, not all.
Yeah, I guess if they're funny enough, you can leave them in.
A lot of the deaths you'll see in,
Nope.
well, my runs of the Spyro games aren't funny, they're just stupid.
Well, I don't think Spyro has as many funny death animations as Crash, does it?
Well, he doesn't really have, well, no, he does, he has a couple.
He has some, but, did he
I wasn't
have
really
that?
talking about the animations though, it's just the type of death. I'm a silly mistake kind of person.
Those gun,
Yeah, bro.
those gun flying physics.
Although, sure, the only thing I have to worry about for you is like, well, good luck with a certain bullet time event. Well, game you're gonna have to do.
Yeah, but Jova, there's one thing that Shuri gets to avoid that I don't.
What?
Enter the dragonfly.
Oh, that.
I'm not touching
Decided
that.
to... Oh yeah, Enter the Dragonfly. Well, hey, Dwibs, if you glitch it just right, you can actually beat that game before having to do
Wasn't
a
that
single
game?
thing.
Wasn't that game made by Sierra?
No, but it was Universal Interactive at the time.
Oh, okay.
Same people who make Crash Bandicoot 4 wrap
I
up.
remember years ago seeing a Spyro game in the video game store that actually had the Sierra logo on it. I don't know if they were publishing it or developing it.
I think that's like Spyro's new beginning or something.
Yeah.
Legend of the
Shuri,
Dragon, something.
Shuri, do you have a PS2?
Yes, I do,
yes.
and a PS3.
Are you sure you don't want me to send my copy of Enter the Dragonfly to you?
I'm good.
Oh, so now we're getting generous with games. Well, then again, you have a European copy. Also, have fun with Bubsy 3D, whoever's doing that.
Hey.
That would be Dwibs.
So,
Well, all of us
someone
are
else is gonna have to handle the
All
other.
of us are doing a wretched game at some point or another.
Not
so
me.
I'm gonna be doing the bottom of the barrel.
All right,
Oh.
time to blow up this tank.
I've got Mighty Number 9. Enjoy.
There we
I
go.
love
It's a
it.
really bad game.
I love that bit. The tank was literally aiming right at me, but I managed to blow it up just in time.
Whew. All right, we rushed through the city and did stuff.
Bema, Quinto, Schaefer. Where's Schaefer?
It's a shame I don't have an Elgato, because honestly, I wouldn't mind sharing in on Sonic 06.
They took Schaefer.
Oh god.
What was that, Shuri?
Because he had the dagger.
I said it's a shame I don't have an Elgato, because I wouldn't mind sharing Sonic 06, honestly.
Hey,
No time to argue. We gotta go.
Yeah.
I don't have Sonic 06 anymore.
That's a mix of me and Cody. I did the Sonic stuff and plus the demo plus the DLC.
Sadly, when you think about it, considering a lot of the stuff we've commentated on, Sonic 06 seems freaking tame now.
Yeah, it does actually.
It all started with me bringing in Time and Eternity, and it all wasn't on the spot. But anyway, we're
Well, it's beyond your soul.
Speaking of infamously bad games, who's going to be doing Superman 64?
I am.
gonna clear the road.
Are you going to do it? For
I
the
actually
next-
own it. I actually own the cartridge. So
You just let me drive.
anyway, now we're about to get one of the best set pieces in the game.
in the next part?
Hold it steady.
Yep.
Okay.
That's good. All right, here we go.
Now, this is definitely Indiana Jones.
He is.
Not like I have much choice.
Shot to the neck.
Chapter 21, Convoy.
Convoy, and we shall see more of this one in the next part.
See you then.
See ya.